Welcome to Coach's Corner, Cal fans. Thanks for joining me for this one last time. Unfortunately, our last Coach's Corner talk today, and today we're going to review last week's game versus Archbold, and then talk a little bit about the seniors, throw some thank yous out there, and just kind of review the whole year, I guess, in general, and then I guess move on. I guess the sun did come up, and after a tough loss, but. So we'll move on and get ready for 2020. So looking back to the Archbold game, I think as I was doing interviews all week, I kind of alluded to us being them being a mirror image to us in a lot of ways, size of town and lots of good athletes and three sport athletes, and what we saw was about really kind of that thing. They had some really good skill guys that matched ours, and a really, really close, obviously a close ball game, 27-21. I don't know that I've ever been in a game where a team scored on the last play of the first half. Actually, there was 1 second left, and then the last play of the ball game, a Hail Mary for the win. So the score ended up 27-21, and just a really, I guess if you're just a casual football fan watching it, would be a great game. And for them, obviously, it was a really good victory against a MAC school, and for us, very a frustrating loss to a great group of seniors and lots of juniors that helped, and just a disappointing loss because we felt like we could go up there and win that game, and of course, like I said, they're a mirror image of us and a good team, and so it was a difficult loss. So later on that night, as I'm sitting there with a couple of the coaches, and then later they're all gone, and I don't know if it was the next day or that same night, I text them all and said 8-3 varsity, 9-0 JVs, 5-0-2 undefeated freshman team, and we're all disappointed at this point right now. And so then I said expectations really make things tough, but we love it that way, right? We want those high expectations, and we expect to make the playoffs and try to win the league title, and when it doesn't happen, it's disappointing and frustrating, but I think as we look back later on and get a grip of how we did this year overall as a high school football program, that 8-3, 9-0, 5-0-2 is as you look back is a pretty good season. Although we're disappointed in how it ended. So we move forward, and I'd like to throw out some thank yous before I just talk a little bit about the seniors. But lots and lots and lots of people help our program, and I'm going to do it quick because I've talked about several of them throughout the year, But I don't think I've mentioned Eric Goodwin and Kathy Bowman. Eric certainly is our AD and one of the best I think that I've ever been around, and one of the best in the state. Does so much for all our sports and all the tournaments he runs. And most ADs aren't doing that for their school. Their schools aren't running lots of tournament games and our own tournaments and all those types of things. And he does all the things to take that pressure off me, really, of doing a lot of things with grades and buses and all that kind of stuff that nobody really sees that gets taken care of by Eric. So thanks, Eric and Kathy. Our bus drivers, I don't think I had mentioned Merle Hine and Rob Schmidt and Scott Dippold, who have been with us several years now. Merle always takes care of me through the wins and the losses, and we always chat on the way home. And so thanks to Merle for helping in those tough times. Rob Schmidt also films for us, along with Scott Kramer does our sideline film. Certainly Mike with the sideline films, and then certainly Mike doing the Cav football website, and our stats guys, Chris and Rod, and their helpers really have done a great job over all these years. And again, that's something that takes a lot of time and pressure off me, having to do all that kind of stuff. So much appreciated. Tiff, our trainer, has been with us several years now, and she's busy person, monitoring all our sports and traveling every day and going back and forth to all different places. So thanks, Tiff. And then certainly the coaches, who I've mentioned several times, but just again want to thank all the assistant coaches and their wives for all the time and the effort, and certainly we get along really well, and we're going to move forward, and I think everybody will be back next year. So that stability has really helped our program over the years, from John's years all the way up to to then these 10 years that I've been coaching as the head coach. So thank you to all those people and everybody who's helped our program, all the moms. Cindy Broering was kind of the head of the moms club this year, and really take care of so much stuff that I guess gets unnoticed, but really thank them all. So back to the seniors, really proud of this senior group and really happy for this senior group. And really I want to thank those guys for being really good leaders, really good students, never have to worry about them, show up every day, good leaders, just good players. Some of them didn't play as much as I'm sure they liked, but played their roles and had good attitudes about it. And so, it was a really, really enjoyable season, even though, of course, we didn't end the way we wanted to. But looking back, I mean, I came to school every day without worries and without issues, and just go to practice and enjoy them, and go to the games and enjoy them, and win or lose after the games. Kids were good and fun, and so I want to thank those seniors and really appreciate those guys, and hopefully the young guys can model their efforts and behavior and attitudes at school and things like that. So thank you, seniors. So write down the list numerically. Number 1, Ross Weigel. Number 4, Jacob Overman. Number 9, Shane Holman. 10, Jake Hemmelgarn. 18, Will Broering. 22, Tyler Couchot. 28, Nick Bailey. 31, Josh Herco. 35, Nathan Greasup. 40, Skylar Sloan. 51, Patrick Cutt. 55, Russell Klosterman. 57, Adam Diller. 61, Adam Griesdorn. 63, Caleb Spencer. 66, Blake Dippold. 79, Mitchell Homan. And 86, Noah Miller. Really, really proud of these guys and thank those guys and wish them well as they move on to work or school or the service or wherever they go. And another, those guys have nothing to hold their heads about. They were playing in Game 10 for the league championship. Unfortunately, that didn't work, but we made the playoffs for the 23rd straight year, and we're still, since the year 2000, the most wins of any team in the state of Ohio, and so they've carried that on. So really want to thank those guys, congratulate those guys, and as I move on and as we move on, look forward to the 2020 season and try to reload and get them going all winter and see if we can't have another successful 2020 football season.